my little tattletales? Yo, it is early on vacation flow, but you know there's no sleep for the wicked. Y'all, we need to get into how Kris Jenner literally got caught almost committing perjury, and how Blac Chyna's lawyer tore her apart for that dumb lie that Chyna threatened to kill Kylie. And you know what? Why we added Brick Tiger's little butt in here? Because what is he doing working for the ops? Oh, that's right. See, the North remembers. Remember when Tiger was on, what was it, Breakfast Club or some radio show bragging about how he gave Chyna all his steez, how he basically cut and paste a light-skinned black woman, gave it to Chyna, and gave her all the flavor? Remember when he was bragging about that, passing on the culture? And now, but you know what? Forget about that, because we got bigger fish to fry. Because y'all, I swear, the fact that there's so much lies and misinformation out there and people are parroting, where you can literally go to refutable, non-biased places and read the testimony that just always happened. Spoiler alert, if y'all think that Blac Chyna is a stripper hoe that don't deserve nothing, you might as well move to another channel, because baby, we got some facts for you. Let's get into this. First of all, let's talk about how Chyna ate Kris Jenner up on the stand. We getting into testimony. Put on your little legal eagle hats. We doing it. I also have some exclusive insider information about other stuff that happened in court yesterday and today. You guys, if I haven't mentioned, if you're new to my channel, my name's Tisa. Every other Friday, I do a members only live. Usually we talk about B-list celebrities, D-list celebrities, F-list celebrities, and Asian reality stars dating their granddaddies. But this week, we are literally going to talk about the Blac Chyna case. Insider information I have. Listen, I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. What I see is the media conspiracy, I swear to God, to literally take her down, because their lawyer Michael, to me, is one of the biggest dirt bags in the world. But you know what? Listen, maybe he's a reflection of their client. We getting into all that juice. It's members only live. I think it's going to be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So all my overseas tattletales and my American tattletales can come together as one and do the damn thing. Also, sign up for my members only. It's gonna be a good time. You'll have a chance to call in, talk to me. It's gonna be fine. All right. I'll move on. Let's get into this testimony. Y'all ready for this? Now, Kris Jenner testifies at Blac Chyna defamation trial about pivotal fight. It was so chaotic. Now, while you read this, keep in mind 2 things. This is interference with contract, and this is defamation, okay? The matriarch of the Kardashian-Jenner clan took the witness stand Thursday to deny claims she defamed her son's former fiancée, Blac Chyna. Seconds after Kris Jenner took the witness stand Thursday to deny claims she defamed Blac Chyna, listen, the matriarch of the Kardashian-Jenner clan appeared blindsided by the first question. Y'all want to know what the question was? To me, it seemed like Kris tells so many lies, and they told so many lies to get Blac Chyna fired, which is the core of the course. She can't keep up to them. Listen to this doozy. And you know what? I will just say, I think it's well, you know what? I'm not gonna call people irresponsible, because it's whatever, right? This is Chyna, Blac Chyna's lawyer. Is it your testimony that Chyna, the plaintiff, threatened to kill your daughter, Kylie Jenner? Just right out there. A mom said a woman threatened to kill her daughter, right? Get this. Kris responded, Kylie Jenner? Huh? All my sources in the courtroom said Kris was hella confused, right? Chyna said, yes, your daughter, Kylie Jenner. Literally, Kris was stuck. She didn't know what to do. Now get this. After a tense exchange over Kris's prior deposition testimony and the long-running lawsuit, it quickly became clear that Lynn wanted to show Kris probably never considered Chyna a suitable spouse for her only son, and ultimately didn't view the model and influencer as a physical threat. If the lawyer could convince jurors of that, it would undermine Kris's claim that she was pulling for Rob and Chyna's union to succeed until a blowout fight in mid-December purportedly caused her to fear for her son's safety. Now get this, Lynn goes on to say, how many times did you hear from your daughter that Chyna had threatened to kill her, right? Chyna had to access to Kris more than once. Kris was hemming and hawing. Again, if the truth was that Chyna said that she was gonna hurt Kylie, delete her, and if they took it seriously, what do you mean? Does anybody know? That's like somebody asking you, this person said they were gonna delete your mother, and you're like, delete my mom, my mom, my mom. Already it's smelling like lies. But listen to this. Kris said, well, we discussed it numerous times, but you'd have to ask Kylie how many threats there were. Now get this, Kris then admitted she never called the police or confronted Chyna over the alleged threats. Kris then went on to say, it's not real fresh in my head. It's not what I thought we were here to talk about. Miss, you're on the witness stand. What you mean what you thought? What do you think we were here to talk about? How Chyna has an OnlyFans? How she's carrying a $100,000 purse? Yes, her lawyer, we're going to get to that, right? Maybe I'll do it in another video because this one's going to run far. Her lawyer literally had the nerve, Kim's lawyer, Kris's lawyer, Michael, that dirtbag, had the nerve to literally ask the most classist and probing questions, literally being like, this is about defamation and breach of contract. Michael came into court and said, you came to court with a $100,000 purse. Black women can't have nice things. We can't have $100,000 purses. What the hell? Your clients are bragging about being billionaires and putting up $500,000 purses and giving their children $100,000 purses, but a black woman that works on her own, doesn't get child support, and is doing it on her own, you need to tell the court in a defamation trial that she's having a $100,000 purse. Yeah, well, I'll turn that into a different video because Michael tried it. It's giving very classist, it's giving very elitist, and it's giving very, you got a problem with black girl luxury, but luxury is okay for your clients that deserve it. Just my opinion. All right, now get in. Let's get back into this. Kris then told jurors she first met Chyna around 2012 when her son's future girlfriend was living, of course, at Tyga's house. She wasn't living at Tyga's house. She was Tyga's fiance. Kylie was their babysitter. The day Kylie turned 18, her and Tyga went public. It has been long speculated by people with common sense or people that gossip that Tyga literally was dating an underage Kylie Jenner with her family's blessing. Let's get it straight, right? Living at Tyga's house. Now, as you guys know, right? Tyga and Chyna share a son, King Cairo. They were engaged, right? Literally, when Kylie turned 18, I think he threw Kylie a 17-year-old party and her 17th party and her 18th party. I know he definitely threw her 18th party. He announced he was with Kylie shortly before that, he threw Blac Chyna out of the house so Kylie could move in. What type of mess is that? And they were all cool with Blac Chyna. But let's get back into this testimony because I don't want to get off track, right? Because like Kris Jenner said, is that why we're here? Okay, listen. Kris then testified that Tyga had told her that Chyna once used a knife to cut him during a fight. Now, I'm not going to get into Tyga and his alleged abusive domestic ways because that's a conversation for another YouTube video. But let's talk about this. Lynn Chiani asked what we all asked. She said, doesn't that make it all the more scary that the person who threatened your daughter's life was down the street? Kris replied, yeah, it does. Lynn said, but you didn't do anything about it, did you? Kris said, no, I didn't. Get this. Lynn cut to the point and said, my point is, you took steps when you say you were concerned about your son's safety. And I'm asking you what steps you took to protect your daughter. Kris looked at her and said, I don't remember, right? Then she asked about her reaction when Rob called her in 2016 to say he and Chyna were engaged. Kris said she was excited. Kris said they were progressing in their relationship and that's what Rob really wanted. And Chiani said, all right, so you were excited that your son was engaged to a woman who had threatened to kill your daughter and allegedly been physically abusing her former fiance, Tyga. Because right? To Lynn, ask the questions. Kris looked at her and said, well, I wouldn't put it like that. I was just all for moving on, getting past what was happening, and happy they were so happy. Now, let me tell y'all something. Lynn ate her ass up because she made her look like it don't make sense. You said you're worried about your son. What about your daughter? Your son tells you that he's engaged to the woman that threatened to delete your daughter from this earth and was physically abusive and was holding like weapons of mass destruction next to your daughter's current boyfriend that lived down the street, and you were happy about this, something ain't adding up. Kris, the lies, right? Get this. Ask what her reaction was when she learned Rob and Chyna were expecting the birth of their daughter Dream. Kris said she was thrilled. If Chyna made Rob happy, then I was happy. We were just in it for them to win. I really wanted Chyna to grow and be the best version of herself and be happy. And we were happy she was pregnant. You mean you wanted her to stop being stupid, ghetto trash? Again, let me just interject when I say this, right? Because this is who I'm really worried about. Those grandbabies. Now listen, if you guys don't know, okay, I think most black people know. If you don't, fine. But people that I know, my tattletales are black, Puerto Rican, Haitian, everything. You can be racist or harbor racist preconceptions and thoughts, even if you share blood with someone that is not. You can look at most black people over there as ghetto, stupid trash. But you know, your grandbaby who's beautiful, if you raise her right and teach her the right things, she won't grow up to be ghetto trash like the black side of her family. You know what? And I've always said this, and I'm not going to turn this in, but the Kardashians have problematic views of race. Even the way they say, I don't see color. You don't have to. But as a black woman in America, I'm telling you 100%, and it's a sad thing, your children will. And you need to protect them. You need to not be the person that gaslights them. You need to let them support. So when they come home and they're just like, Mommy, like, I don't know why my teacher teaches me differently. You can listen to them and actually ascertain, I think this teacher has and then you go and deal with the teacher, but you also teach your children how to protect themselves. It makes me well, you know what? Let's move on, because that's a different conversation, right? Also, don't forget, Members Only Live. I have exclusive information. Plus, you can call in, chop it up, give your thoughts. If you guys are new to my channel, my Members Only Live are such a good time. It's a great community, super loving, super accepting. It's $4.99. You can cancel at any time. But baby, what do you have to lose? And summer's coming up, so listen, skip the cupcake, skip the frappe, frappuccino, mocha, white chocolate, caramel thing that's literally you going to regret in 3 months when it's time for the coats to come out and the shoulders to start showing. All right, let's get back into this, right? So anyway, we're worried. That's right. Kris was being a bull-faced liar. Get this, when Chyna asked Kris about the December 15, 2016 fight, during which Rob allegedly stole Chyna's cell phone and locked himself in a closet while Chyna damaged a gingerbread house. A gingerbread house? Did they really put that on the exhibit? A gingerbread house from Trader Joe's? They better stop. At TV, in a door in frustration, Kris recalled receiving a phone call and agreeing that her boyfriend, Corey Gamble, would drive over and separate the couple. Now, keep in mind, Chyna was flipping out and trying to get her phone. Rob had stolen her property, called his mommy like a true B from the closet to deal with it. Why don't you just give this woman back her phone? Let's not forget that last time Rob stole her phone, Chyna ended up getting investigated by the LAPD for making death threats because Rob had hacked her account, posted sensitive information from friends, from her lawyer. Chyna was communicating with her lawyer and from all these people and posted it on the web, and he had sent death threats out on her phone. So Chyna had a legitimate reason for trying to get her phone back. And to me, Rob is a bad apple. He is a loose cannon. I wouldn't trust him either. But it's interesting the way Kris Jenner just skirts over that. And they're just like, oh my God, what's that ghetto trash doing to my perfect son? Let's also not forget that Rob has a history of literally slut shaming and attacking all the women that leave him. Let's not forget, there's still footage on Keeping Up Enough Kardashians of what looks like to me, Rob roughing up Adrian, being verbally abusive and being mentally abusive to her. And let's not forget what he did to Rhea Ora with the tweets and whatnot, talking about she's an industry hoe, she's this, she's that. I know he's mad. Rhea Ora is with Takiwaki, literally winning. Anyway, so Lynn starts off, this is what we're talking about. Lynn says, who called you? Still talking to Kris. Kris says, you know what? It was so chaotic and so crazy. It could have been Chyna. It could have been Rob. I'm not clear in my head, but I got a call. Oh, so now your story's already changing? Now your story's first, Rob called you afraid and alone after Chyna was like, oh, her 3 apple high self, going Godzilla crazy. But now that you're on trial and you literally can be you can be under the threat of perjury, now You're saying Chyna was the one that called you? Why would Chyna call you if she was a crazy loose cannon? Or could it be your son with the codeine aficionado, the little Debbie lover? Your son was the one flipping the hell out, and Chyna called you guys to calm him down, and y'all decided to use it to get back at her once Rob, in my opinion, started his abusive ways. Get this. Now, get this. Chyna's lawsuit claims that Kris flat out lied when she allegedly told executives that Chyna beat the ish out of Rob's face. The sisters are expected to testify today. Chyna called Kris Jenner the ringleader. You just heard the ringleader's testimony. Y'all can listen to all these reports if you want. Listen, it's all their opinion. They're trying to say that it's fact. You just heard my opinion. But unlike the other people that are just stating whatever, I'm reading you all the testimony. I'm giving you all the testimony. Some of it is through articles, but some of it is from the people that were in court taking notes. You got all the testimony there. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. You think the Kardashians had a bad day? You think Charlemagne giving Blac Chyna the donkey of the day was deserved? You think all this stuff? Or does it look like they really trying to put a skeeze and they tried it? You guys, make sure you turn on your notifications, press like, subscribe, because I have some more videos about the testimony. They were just too big to put in one video. And don't forget the members only live. Woo! It's gonna be today, y'all. We are getting into it. Exclusive content, exclusive info. We going in deep, and you can call in, we can talk, we can chat it up. It's always a good time. The link is going to be in the box. But y'all, and also next video, look out for it. Michael, that dirtbag lawyer, in my opinion, he tried it. And what are you trying to say? Black women can't have anything? Because baby, nope, not on my watch. Not on my watch. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.